A dystopian future is usually a nightmare vision of where society might be headed. The 1998 movie The Truman Show predicts a different kind of dystopia. In the movie, Truman Burbank is brought up believing he leads a normal life, but in reality, he's the star of the world's most popular TV show. He just doesn't know it.
Coming to you now from the largest studio ever constructed, it's The Truman Show! Yeah!
His friends and family are paid actors who manipulate him, and his beautiful hometown is actually an elaborate set. Every second of Truman's day is broadcast to his millions of fans around the world.
Good morning!
Who obsess over the fake life that's very real to Truman. Instead of predicting a future of government control and killer robots, The Truman Show taps into the rise of reality shows, social media, and the one-sided relationships the stars have with their audience. It predicted the world becoming best friends with strangers.
1.7 billion were there for his birth. 220 countries tuned in for his first step. The world stood still for that stolen kiss. An entire human life recorded on an intricate network of hidden cameras and broadcast live and unedited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to an audience around the globe.
Here's the thing. We are not like Truman. We're more like the audience, hooked on his every move. As Truman navigates his fake reality, his worldwide audience laughs, cheers, and cries along with him. They've been with him all their lives. And even though Truman doesn't know they exist, they can't help but see him as a close friend.
His mother got sick, really sick. He couldn't leave her. He's kind. Maybe he's too kind.
Truman and his fans form a parasocial relationship, a one-sided connection where viewers develop emotional attachments to media figures, even though these personalities don't know the viewers exist. Parasocial relationships have become increasingly common in the internet era. Celebrities and internet personalities can become just as significant to someone as their real-life friends and family. Viewers of the show not only watch Truman, they feel like they know him. His struggles, his joys, his disappointments, they feel personal. The creators of the film imagined a world where technology would allow people to feel deeply connected with someone through a screen, despite not really knowing them. Almost 30 years later, we see this phenomenon on every corner of the internet, from TikTok to YouTube to podcasting to streaming. This is different from the celebrity worship of previous generations. Today, millions of people form deep connections with people they don't know, following even the mundane parts of their day-to-day life. In The Truman Show, the audience can always rely on Truman to be right where they left him. He's predictable, comforting, living in a beautiful seaside town with an idyllic and simple life.
Good morning! Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good afternoon,
Good morning.
evening, and good night.
He's always there to hang out, just like your favorite YouTuber, podcaster, fill in the blank. The friend in your pocket. You can trust them to be there for you on your morning drive or while you're eating a meal alone. Truman is humble, relatable, and approachable.
Hey, thanks.
So are the most popular parasocial figures. Of course, there is a dark side to parasocial relationships. The more connected you feel, the more vulnerable you become to exploitation. In the same way Truman's world is packed with subtle advertising to his adoring audience, online personalities monetize their bond with their audience, turning their friendship with you into a sales pitch. Results of a study run in 2017 showed that parasocial interaction is strongly correlated with purchase intention. In other words, people are more likely to buy a product if there's a person attached to it.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
It's easy to forget that this relationship is a one-way street. You feel like you know them, but they don't know you, and they don't want to. For the audience, it's hanging out with a friend. For the stars, it's a job. However, there may be benefits to parasocial relationships. They can provide valuable role models, especially for younger audiences. Influencers and online creators are often more accessible than traditional celebrities. Their fans can call them out, hold them accountable, and even shape the content they produce because they truly care about the person on the screen. One study from 2007 found that parasocial contact with someone in a minority group might lower the level of prejudice the audience feels towards people in that group. Why do people cling to these relationships? The truth is, they fill a void. In times of loneliness, parasocial relationships are a lifeline. When real-world social interactions are limited or feel daunting, turning to someone who can't reject you, someone online, can feel safer and more predictable. People need connection, and when the real world doesn't offer it, they find it in the digital one. There's nothing wrong with being a dedicated fan of someone, but internet personalities often encourage a fantasy of closeness and authenticity that doesn't actually exist. A voice on the internet can never replace real community in any healthy way. Truman had to fight to leave his false reality. After a lifetime of deception, he found that his friends, family, and his community weren't real. Here's the thing, the audience doesn't have to fight its way out. They can simply turn off the screen and engage with the real world
What else is on?
Yeah, let's do what else.
Where's the TV guy?
whenever they get tired of being best friends with strangers.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.